what's going on for you and how could I help?
So I'm still on week one. So that's just logic games, kind of starting with ordering and whatnot. So that's been, I think, pretty smooth. I haven't had too many issues with that so far. But I think starting today, I'm moving on to, I think, grouping. So that might be a bit more challenging later on. Um, and what was your other question? I'm sorry.
Just any particular challenges you're facing, anything you could use support on?
Not at this time since I've joined your class, but before when I was studying, I had a lot of issues with logical reasoning, kind of with reading comprehension, just because the passages are so long and of course so boring, and I know they're intentionally boring. So just trying to kind of grasp what's going on with those, which is kind of difficult, but in short, my biggest issue is with logical reasoning with all the different like question types.
Yeah, there are a lot of different question types in logical reasoning, some easier than others. The key, though, is just to have a sense of what specifically is each type asking for, because they require you to approach the stimulus from very different perspectives. And so it's important to have clarity and recognize the nuance in exactly the task at hand. But you'll get that as you go through the course. In the logical reasoning foundation section, I go through every logical reasoning question type in depth with examples, and I'm adding more all the time. So for example, tomorrow we're covering weakened questions in depth. We also recently covered strengthened questions. I'll cover some general concepts in the workshops and then get into several specific examples. And so if you have any requests of things I haven't covered in as much depth yet, let me know and I can add it to the agenda.
Okay, I'll do that. And I'll definitely be there tonight because I always, seems like every test I take in or every logical reasoning section I take, I always get at least one weekend question wrong every single time. So that's definitely a weak spot for me. But since I've been, since I've been in your class, I haven't really looked at logical reasoning or reading comp because I know it'll come later. So I can't think of anything I would add at this time. But if something comes up later, I'll definitely, bring it to your attention.
Yeah, fantastic. Please do, because I'm going to cover everything in depth repeatedly over time, but the order in which I do things is based on your requests. And so I'll cover certain topics later, certain topics earlier, because I can't cover everything in a week, but I can move certain things to the front of the line and push other things back for later. So if things come up, just let me know. But yeah, grouping games, I recently did a class. I think I did it before you joined. And so you'll see the recording in the course on contrapositives and conditional chains. That was a long one because there was a lot to cover there. That one went like an hour and a half. And so make sure you watch that one because that one's going to really pave the way for you with conditional in-out grouping games.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll definitely check that out.
And keep me posted if you need anything going forward.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much, Steve.
Of course, Ariel. Yeah, reach out if anything. We'll talk soon.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.